What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have a couple new things for you, a couple pieces of information maybe you want to know, maybe you don't want to know. Here they are. First things first, we've got the new graphics card in. Everything seems to be working fairly well. It's loading in some of the stuff in the background. I've got it set on like ultimate, maximum, everything turned all the way up to 11. And it's my computer's not happy about it, but it is what it is. It's still rocking and rolling nonetheless. Also, this map right here, I don't know anything about seasons. I don't know anything about the release of Lone Oak. The only thing I know is that it has been sent to Giants. Past that point, that's all I know. That's all. That's all even Oxygen David knows, is that they have it, and it's not on the testing list yet. So you guys know as much as I know. I would not think. Seasons is exactly the same thing. It might be with Giants. It might not be. Nobody really knows, except for maybe Realismus themselves. So just keep that in mind. Don't be worried about posting stuff down in the comment section. That is what everybody knows right now. So now you know what I know. Well, I know something that you don't know. And that is what we're getting into today. Today, we're actually going to build a little homestead out in the middle of the woods. I want to pick just an area, and I want to dig straight out. Say dig. I want to cut a pathway. And what I would like to do is to leave the big trees, but cut these right here. So cut like the evergreens, the pines, that kind of thing. So I feel like if we cut in here, we could cut these out and put our house somewhere out here in the middle of the woods. I think that would be a whole lot of fun, and I would enjoy that thoroughly. Maybe put it like right here, you know, something like RDR2-esque, where it's just out there, and you're like, what is this? It's just out here in the middle of nowhere. So that's kind of what I want to do. Now, we've got two different pieces of machinery that I'm going to try to use today. If one doesn't work, I'm going to use the backup. Well, what is the backup? This right here. This is the backup. We've got the Case Puma CVX with, I think it's the CVX, is that correct? Yep, CVX, and we've got a couple pieces of equipment here. So, on the back, I have the bio belts, that thing, that's stump grinder, and on the front, we've got the Brooks Big Daddy, and we're gonna need to hook up the stump grinder to that, and we're gonna drive through. Now, for this one, we're gonna have to drive through. But there is one thing that I need to do while we've got this. Ooh, this graphics card is nice, but it's a little interesting. I'm looking on my OBS screen right now. So let's rock through here. Before, I know we were having a devil of a time through here. And again, nothing is ever going to be absolutely perfect, but maybe I need to do a little bit of tweaking. Speaking of tweaking, stop. I did something. I was able to do this after our live stream last time we were on here. I did something. And I said, all right, I'm going to sit here until this works. On there, we tried to make a pathway, and I couldn't get it to happen. Well, guess what? I made the pathway. Check that out. Only thing is, there is a stump right here, and I need to get that stump gone. So we're going to back up to that right now. See if we can angle this just ever so slightly. Turn it on. And angle it. And drop it down. There we go. Perfect. That is now gone, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's see if we can bump that. Perfect. So that's our area. That is good. However, on to this. Now, if you're looking at this going, DJ, what in the world? That pathway's not there. Yo, this pathway is awesome. I made this pathway with you guys' help from the live stream. It comes up from both sides. It goes straight in between the Case farm and the John Deere farm. I wanted something that did that. I wanted something that went between the two. And this was absolutely perfect. So let's jump right in. We've got a plow on the back, got a tree cutter on the front. Now, I've been told that this does take a second. I have never been able to be successful at getting this to work. But that seemed to do the trick right there, didn't it? Yeah, now that's all right there. Okay. So I gotta figure out where exactly we're gonna go with this. I guess we're gonna go straight on. Let's see, let's cut some lights on so we can see what we're doing. Trees cut. bring this down. You know what? It may have been the graphics card that was the issue, because this is working perfect. Yes! Yes! Pull right up. Tree gets gone. Nope, I did the stump anyway. There's a tree. Bring it up. There's that. All right. You know, okay. I will admit, perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps this does work, and it works better than I thought. Perhaps it doesn't. So I'm going to continue to use this. Well, that seemed to work pretty well, didn't it? I'm going to continue to use this for this entire thing just to see if it works. But I will say this. It appears that the Brooks Big Daddy is still going to be the king of this. But this works okay. Let me know. I've asked this before, but I want to hear it again. Have you used this? Has it worked for you? Has it not worked for you? Have you used the plow on the back? The Weba. Well, I say the Weba. It's the Lizard now. You know, it's crazy because there's a whole new generation of players who, whenever we get to Farm Sim 21, by the way, Farming Simulator 20, that is a mobile game, and it will be coming out, I think, in the next couple months. So that's that. So FS20 is just a mobile game. It is not a, there's just the sweet spot. It is not a console or PC game. However, I will say this. So the machine itself used to be the Xylor, the Rayboard Xylor. And in the back, that used to be the Weba 6M. Well, now we've got my two favorite mods from Farming Simulator 17 here together in their own machine, as it were. It's not too bad, though. It's not too bad. I will say this is working. I'm complaining a whole lot less because this is working all right. I think that's going to be the way down. It's almost like the Braithwaite Manor rocking down through here. If you guys haven't played Red Dead and you're of age, it's a good game. It's a very good game. Yeah, I'm going to continue to cut just these trees down, the evergreens, and we're going to make a pathway back into here. The thing is, I don't know what is way back in here. That I need to figure out. Let's see what direction we've come. So we've come from that direction. If we follow these trees, so we cut down these four right here, cut maybe these three up in here. I don't want it to be a straight shot. I want it to be kind of fun. But what is back in here? Let's go ahead and crank the run speed up a little bit just to see. Ooh, look at this. Got some mounds right there. Where are we? Oh, we are legit like right behind the sheep farm right there. Okay. So maybe I don't want to go crazy far in here. Maybe it's, I'm lost. Oh no! Man, I really don't want to have to go too far. I think we're not as far as I want to go, but we're a decent ways. I mean, we haven't gone very far at all. Let's see. Let's continue. Whee! Let's continue. Get a couple of trees done, and I think maybe what we'll do is right up there, right at the top. That's where the clearing is going to be. See, if you can look straight above the machine right now, right there, stop moving. I think that's where we're going to go with it. So how's about this? Let's finish this up, and then we're going to come through. We're going to get all of the landscaping done. We're going to get everything placed down, the buildings, the vehicles, what we're going to be using here. Is this going to be a Case farm? Is this going to be part of the John Deere farm? Which farm is going to own this area? Alrighty, our pathway has been completed. And it looks really good back in here as well. So this is right where the house is going to be. Boom, right there, or the main building rather. And we're going to put a couple sheds around it if we can. Man, this new graphics card is sweet. And then the driveway to it is actually going to be a whole lot of fun because the driveway comes down through here and then comes around. This is kind of, how fast are we going right now? No miles per hour, 12? Okay, yeah, I'll take 12. Rock through here. We're going to come right here, and then boom, goes off to the right, and then back up to the left again. What do you guys think about that? I was trying to do that. Now, I know that there's stuff all in the woods here. There's just stuff. So that's our next goal, is to get the stuff nice and smooth. And I've also talked with Oxygen David, and he will be fixing the grass issue as well. How fast are we going right now? Is that +3? It is +3. I want to make that 0. Boom. Okay. Here we go. this is the part that I love, the landscaping. So a lot of you guys were telling me that you don't know much about landscaping, or you've never done it, or you know, stuff like that. Landscaping is fun. Now, I really enjoy it. If there's any questions that you have about landscaping, maybe there's something that I can help you guys out with, either search my channel. I don't think I've really got too much on landscaping though. Go check out Clutch Simulations. Man, Clutch is rocking and rolling over there, especially when this came out. He was the man. But here's what I'm going to do. So what I've got is I am in sculpting mode, and I'm going to be using the Y button on my Xbox controller, or triangle if you guys are on a PlayStation controller. And I have the brush strength all the way up to 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the land area around, and I'm going to smooth it out. Smooth it all out till I get up to right here, and then I'm going to flatten that area out. And we'll go from there, but that is goal right now. Uh-oh, I lost my tractors. I lost my starting point. So we're gonna go from right here again. You can see it's starting to bring it all down, and I'm gonna bring this out pretty far. And again, I'm just gonna roll through, hold that button down, and let it smooth everything out. That's gonna bring high areas up. It's gonna bring high areas down and bring low areas up. Kind of smooths everything out to the area around it. Now, we've done a lot of this on Peterville Farm. Actually, I'm going to bring this down just a little bit more. We've done a lot of this on Peterville Farm and haven't really messed with this part of the game since. So I want to make sure that we get some of this done for you guys. Let's see. Right now, it's not really doing a whole lot through here. I thought it would be doing more, but maybe it's just doing it so quickly that it's just rocking and rolling and taking care of it all. Yeah, see this right here, that whole big area right there, that is going to have to be brought down. And this area through here, oh, this is going to have to be brought up, isn't it? Yep. So this needs to be flattened out. This entire area right here is going to have to be flattened out. So we need to find what area is good. I'm thinking about right here maybe. This seems to be a good level land. So now I've got to take this and got to go flat with it. So this is where you would come through and, you know, theoretically you'd be leveling or something like that. You'd be using a leveler, or I'm not really sure what the machine would be called. But nonetheless, come through there, create our own little mountainous hill right here coming out. That's going to be where we put things such as side buildings and that kind of thing. Okay, so for now, that is that. And then I'm just going to come right here again, hit smooth. And that's going to bring all that area around down to it. And so that is essentially done-ish. That's pretty good right there. That's pretty good. What if we could put the house right here instead of over there? I was about to find out. So then we got that done. Let's go in. Let's find the house. Now, we got some new updates to the houses the other day, and I really like them. The timber-framed houses. I thought that would be perfect in this situation. But unfortunately, can't place down more than one house. Well, what can we do? We can place down the placeable versions of the timber-framed houses. So let's go through here and let's find those. Never know where they're at. Oh, did we pass them? Yes, we did. Now, I do want to use the ones with the shed. It might be too big. Actually, you know what? It's just right. Let's put that there. And I think the house here, and we'll put a couple sheds on the opposite side facing it, unless you guys think that we should put the house here and then have a shed here and a shed maybe right here. But I still think do it like this. That way the house kind of sits, you know, the house sits on its own foundation. Feels good. Let's get that just about right. I don't want to mess this up. We can go through and fix it, but I don't want to have to fix anything. I want it to be just right the first time. There we go. Place it down. We'll go into landscaping and just go through and double check it, make sure everything is good with it. It seems as if everything is good. That makes me very, very happy. So that's good right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, we need to figure out what buildings we're going to use. Now, we did get some new buildings, but I'm not very keen on using them. What I would like to use is something that we've never used before. Maybe something like this. I know there's trees everywhere. I do apologize. Let's see. That's not really going to work. That's just too big. So is that. That is way too large. Now this This is something I can get with right here. 3-sided, so that's gonna work. That would work very well. What about this bulk haul? Way too big, too much bulk. Machine sheds, a lot of this stuff is huge. You know, it's funny, I've complained that we don't have big enough stuff. And here I am being like, no, I need something smaller, smaller. This would be good, but we've got stuff all around it giving us issues. How is that? It's not awful. We would definitely need to come back with it a little bit. What if we came like that? What do you guys think about that? It's a little off, but if we brought it down, that could work. Let's do it. Let's see what happened. Oh, we're all the way back here now. Yeah, I'm going back into landscaping. Forget that. So it looks like it is flattened all this out. We've got a floating tree, so I need to take care of that. Unfortunately, this is all done well. It's all done very well. I'm just going to smooth it all around the edges just to kind of bring all that together. Bring this up a little bit, make sure that tree looks like it's supposed to actually be there. Uh-oh, do we have a floating tree here? Just a little bit. I'm going to take the brush strength and put this at 0. Hope you guys are taking notes. I'm going to take the brush strength, put it at 0, and just raise up around this tree just a little bit. Boom, boom, and boom again. And then simply just go around and hit smooth. What that's going to do is that's going to bring everything into it, just like that. I think that's done what I wanted it to do. I feel like that's done what I wanted it to do. So, for now, let's jump in one of these tractors. We just jump in the case right here. And let's take a trip down the lane and see exactly how we've done this. Of course, we're going to have to repaint all this anyway, but it's not bad. Once we make this look like an actual driveway, that's going to be even better. And the frame rate's not awful either. Still dropping 1 or 2 here and there, but it's not what it was. So we've got a nice area we can pull in there. We've got a nice area over here so we can put a couple small tractors or trucks, something like that. And we've got these right here. I haven't used this in a while. This was a pain in my behind on Felsburn, this this whole thing right here. But I like it in the same sense. What do you guys think? This ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. Let's get this case out of the way because we're going to come through, add a couple more trees so it doesn't look like it's just been cut through, which it has been, and we're going to make ourselves a driveway. The smoothing has been finished and we are ready for paint, as it were. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to find out what I used here because this works really good. And I think that's about the size right there. That'll do. And we're going to use dirt. I think we're going to use dirt. We're going to go through here, find the dirt. That's not it. That's it right there. So I'm just going to roll through, actually. We're just going to roll through, kind of follow the curvature, make it seem nice, make it seem good. And then once we get up to the top right here, let's make sure we're at the right place. I'm just going to fill all this in with dirt. I'm going to need to bring that down just a little bit because what I'm doing is laying a base coat down. It's like painting. You got to use a base coat. So our dirt is our base coat so that if anything is overlapping or anything like that, we know that it's the dirt. Also, I put a little, put this right here. I liked it. I wanted it to be here. I'm going to add some stuff behind it. And as far as making it look nice, we'll do some trees and that kind of thing. But that's kind of what I wanted to do there. Now that we've got the base coat down, let's go back in and find out what we used. I think it was that right there. We're going to do something a little bit smaller, and we're going to use that right there. Perfect. Doesn't have to be exact. It just needs to, well, be. That's all it is. Also, I need to make sure I know exactly where the heck I'm going because I want some of the gravel to overlap the dirt. I don't want it to overlap everywhere, though. So we may have to come through and repaint that dirt down just on some areas outside of it. And we're going to wait until we can do paintable grass. And that's going to be when we come in here and paint the grass on the sides. And that's going to be more than enough. Man, it's going to look good when this is finished. I'm so excited. I'm trying to do it all in the same kind of look and feel that Oxy has done here, Oxygen David and Bullet Bill, just trying to mimic, I guess, the style, which is the dirt with the gravel on it. I think it looks, man, it's really starting to look good. I'm so excited about this map. Yo. Again, I don't know when this is going to be coming out for everybody. I just want to bring you guys some fun content, show you some neat stuff, and do something a little bit different. What do you think about that? We did that. We did that all together. It was just, oh my God, that's so cool. So that, oh, gotta give this the old dirt look. I totally forgot. Actually, this is, I'm not a fan of that. What about this? What is this? Ooh. It's not what we normally go with, the rock formation that I like using. But this is a whole different kind of rock formation here. I'm going to use my mouse, make this a little bit easier on myself. That looks okay, doesn't it? That looks really good. Almost finished here. Let's see. Spin that around. We got a little bit more to do here. Hopefully my mouse doesn't go all over the place. What do you think about that? You got to tell me down in the comment section below. Do you like what I do with the rock formations and that kind of thing? I really like it. I think it gives it an extra flair and just a little bit more personality. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole lot, but just some personality in general. That's what I really like. That's why I do this. There we go. And plus, if you were to dig down, you're probably going to be hitting rock at some point, at least here in the States. It is not all dirt all the time. There we go. Bring that to there. And that right there looks good. We're going to do, you know what? I don't think we're going to do the same thing back here. We're going to just do some random dirt. And, oh, it does have rock. Oh. I didn't think there was rock. There's totally rock, and it's this formation right here. And OMG, does this rock look good? Yo! We're way over our normal time right now. I want to put this rock everywhere. I think right there is probably as much as we need to do, though, because that's a little bit too much rock, especially in this area. Not shabby. So, for the first day trying to mess with this whole area right here, as a new area, I would say we did okay, and we didn't go too crazy with the rock, even though now that entire area is a rock formation, but it looks good. Let's take our final trip down the lane, and I want to see just how good it really does look. We're going to boom out just enough. Again, we still need to come through here. We need to do landscaping. We need to make it, well, I'll say landscaping. We need to add trees and grass and maybe a gate, something like that. But for a nice little short drive up here, everything stands out. It looks good. We're definitely using that rock formation over here because that looks awful now in comparison. This ain't too bad at all. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like. Darn, please subscribe. If you got questions, drop those down in the comment section below. And if you've got ideas for this farm, whether it should be John Deere or Case, now it's not going to be another brand. This is a John Deere and Case farm in general. So it's got to be one of those two, but let me know which one you would like it to be. But all that being said, hope you have a great day. I'll see you later. Peace.